And I got way too many feels, way too much emotion. I don't even know what's real. I don't need to get along with your best friend, even better with your family. I go.
What's up, friends, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to show you how we get these nails flaky in quarantine, okay? Because clearly the nail salons are apparently not essential. But also, we're saving hella dollars by not paying to get our nails done, okay? So everything that I use in this video will be linked below. And, you know, I'm gonna tell you, Amazon might tell you that it'll take like a month to get to you, because I ordered this like at the beginning of April. And it told me it wouldn't get here until like April 27th. But as soon as I placed my order, within a couple days, the shipping updated and it got to me like within a week. So don't be fooled. But like I said, I will link everything below. I'm going to show you everything now, and then I'll just do like a time lapse of everything that I'm doing. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing is going to be the light. It has different settings here: on, off, 30, 60, and 120 seconds. So when you put your hand in there, it will cure the gel. And then of course that's going to have the cord that comes with it, so that's a whole deal. These are the first nails that I ordered, and they're 10 different sizes. The ones that I keep in this bag are the ones that fit my nails. The other ones I just put in a separate bag so I wouldn't have to like figure it out every single time. But yes, there's that, and a lot of this stuff came together in a kit, which you will see linked below. But I have those nails, and then this was a separate order. These are longer, even more coffin-shaped nails. I found these from Paige Riley's nail video. I have not used them yet, but they come with a nice organizational case there. I also have the gel base coat, and then two different top coats. This one is like your normal top coat, like shiny, and then this one is a matte top coat. So that's pretty snazzy. And then I have these two nail stands, so I can paint the nails without them being on my body, okay? And I like this better. You'll see I also have double-sided tape on there, so I can just stick the nails on and they stay there. Now, these are all of the gel colors that came in the kit. I have only used a couple so far. I've used this pink and this orange. So we'll see what we come up with today, but there's all the gel colors that I have. And as far as tools go, so the kit came with these for your toes, which I don't use. This is a cuticle trimmer. This is a cuticle pusher backer. That guy, I clearly don't use him because he's in the package. Nail clippers, a few different nail files, cuticle oil, this little guy to dust off your nails after you file them. This is the nail glue that I use. I got it at CVS. I prefer the brush on instead of the squeeze tip. Just a lot easier. Same with lash glue, okay? If you're working with glue, get a brush on variation. And then here is the double-sided tape I mentioned earlier that I use for the nail stands. So this is everything, and honestly, I'll tell you, like altogether, I would say, I think the kit itself was like 45 or 50, and then I ordered the nails separately, I believe, which they're all, I think everything was pretty affordable. I don't want to say a certain number off the top of my head, but I would say it's under $75 for all this, and considering I would spend $50 every time I would go get a fill or a fresh set, this is worth it because this stuff is going to last forever, and I've been trying to hold myself back from buying a shit ton of gel colors. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to do a time lapse here, and I might do like a voiceover, kind of explain things, play some B-roll or something like that as I explain the process, but we are going to get rocking and rolling. So sit back, relax, and let's go. Okay, so you can see that these are coffin shaped already. And so once I get all my nails laid out, then I will clip them down a bit. And I will tell you, my first and my ring fingers are the same size. Just, I don't know, I feel like that's helpful. But once you figure them out, make sure you just separate the nails from the ones that you don't use, because I just messed it up. So then once I clip it, I'll lay the other nail on top, and I will match that. But don't worry if it's not perfect, because that is what filing is for. So you're just gonna do that with every nail. At this point, it's up to you if you would prefer to file and shape them before you put them on, or you can just paint them now, apply them, and then file. And I have tried filing them after I apply them, but then I find that the gel, if you're filing off the edge of it, the gel that would be over the edge gets filed off, so then the gel starts to peel a little bit. So I don't know, I'm kind of torn. I think I'm gonna try to file them right now before I paint them and everything, and we'll see how it goes. And then as I file them, I'm gonna stick them on the nail stand so they are ready to be painted. Now that I have them all on the stands, I am going to start with the base gel polish, and I'll do one coat of that and cure it in the light. And then I'm gonna pick one of these colors, maybe this one. I'll do 2 to 3 coats of that, and then we will finish up with a coat of the top gel. Okay, so that's after one coat. You can see by the light over here that I'm just pushing them in there for 60 seconds. I'm gonna do another coat on each. You can tell I'm getting pissed because they keep falling off, but I should have put I should have put like fresh double-sided tape on there, but I was too stubborn. So that's my one pro tip. All right, so I don't know how much of this has been in focus, but sorry. All that's left to do is the top coat, and I think I'm actually gonna go with the matte top coat today, because why not try a different vibe? And then when I do the top coat, I put it in for 120 seconds twice, just to really seal it in there. All right, so here is what we are looking like after the matte top coat. I think it looks so freaking dope. So obviously all that's left to do is glue these bad boys on, and I will show you the finished product. All right, yo, so here's what we are looking like. Obviously at this point you could file and shape them more. I might clean them up a little bit, but for right now I am waiting on my poke to be delivered. I Postmated it, so there's that. But I really like the way that this matte top coat looks. Like I said, I'll probably clean up the corners a little bit, just because there's like some gel kind of hanging off there. And obviously you could apply the nails first and then file them and shape them and paint them while they're on your fingers. But the first time I did these, I did it that way, and you can't clean up the sides as well, because when you cure the gel, it turns into like one cohesive thing, right? So you can't just like with regular polish where you can take your fingernail and kind of like scrape it off. You can't really do that with the gel. So if you're a sloppy nail painter, I would recommend getting the nail stands and doing them that way. But if you're really good at not getting any like color on your skin, then put them on first and then shape and paint them. But yeah, I like this method. Obviously I should have put a fresh set of double-sided tape on the nail stands, but we made it. And yeah, I really like the way that these turned out. And this is literally me every time I do them. This is the third set that I've done this way, and I'm really loving it. Like, I'm for sure gonna stick with this even after nail salons open back up and everything, because it saves so much money and you can change them as often as you want. And they're they're not as hard on your nails as like acrylics are, you know? So the only other things that I wanted to add is I just keep the nail glue, like the brush on glue, on my dresser. So if a nail pops off, then I can just go reapply it real quick. It doesn't happen too often, but it just depends what you're doing, right? Like sometimes when you're pulling your leggings up, your nail comes off. And the more you can have your natural nail like scuffed up, the better the acrylic is going to like adhere with the glue. So that's why we kind of like filed them / buffed them at the beginning. That way we'd have a little bit of a rougher surface. Plus I still have some glue and like acrylic left over from just normally getting them done. But yeah, that's why you do that first. So wow, a freaking vibe, dude. Let's go. I love it. I'm super happy with how these turned out. So anyway, like I said, everything's going to be linked below. Hopefully all of this made sense. Let me know if you have questions. I'm more than happy to answer them as always. But yeah, I think that's everything. And tag me if you get this stuff and do your nails because I want to see your creativity. I have not done anything crazy like design wise because I just do not desire to do that. Maybe eventually, but right now I love just the solids. So that is everything in this video, I believe. And as always, if you watched until now, I am taking all my good vibes. I'm sending them your way. If you could give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell before you leave, that would be dope. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye. Oh, stop. Oh my God. Ah! Stop.
Oh,